Welcome back to another video on the Football Zone and to a weekend preview. And yeah, just the Championship this week, Premier League on international breaks. Let's get straight into it, starting off with Huddersfield versus Stoke. And yeah, these are two teams for contrasting fortunes at the moment, really. Stoke have lost the last two, but Huddersfield on a decent little run, capping it off with a 4-3 win in that crazy game against Reading last weekend. So yeah, especially being the home side in the playoffs at the moment, they'll definitely be confident coming into this one, I think, and it'll be a big win for them, really knock Stoke out of the playoff race, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to say a 1-0 Huddersfield Town win. Moving on then, Barnsley take on Bournemouth at Oakwell, and yeah, you'd say there's only really one winner in this game. Barnsley, yeah, they've just been terrible recently, but of course Bournemouth have lost 2 in a row, and that whole game was really, really poor. So yeah, you never know, but I do think they will pick up the win here and pretty comfortably. I mean, Barnsley are just so ridiculously bad at the moment. I'm going to say it will be 2-0 to Bournemouth, but honestly I wouldn't be surprised if it's 3 or 4. Moving on then to a team who definitely isn't surprising when it's they score 3 or 4, and that's Fulham. They host Blackpool this time out, and yeah, Fulham of course just on an incredible run at the moment. 5 wins on the trot, scoring goals for fun. Against the Blackpool side, who yeah, they have got 2 wins on the last 3, so definitely picking up after a disappointing run of form really for a while now. So yeah, just about that consistency for Blackpool, but obviously this will be a really, really tough game, especially with Fulham in the form that they're in, and I can only see it going one way, and that's a comfortable Fulham win. I'm going to say 4-0, sorry Blackpool fans. Moving on, Luton take on Blackburn at Kenilworth Road, and yeah, this is an interesting game. Luton, they've won 4 of the last 5, and they're on a decent little run at the moment against the Blackburn side, who are slightly inconsistent, just won 2 of the last 5, dropped points in 3 and losing 2 of those. So yeah, but obviously that 1-0 win over Middlesbrough last night was a crucial result, and yeah, they could almost be feeling confident of an automatic promotion spot at the moment with others around them faltering, but you know, they still have to take on games at a time, and I'm going to say they will win this one. It will be close though, I'll say 1-0. Moving on then, Middlesbrough take on Coventry at the Riverside, and yeah, Middlesbrough obviously on a great run under Chris Wilder, but that 1-0 loss to Blackburn last time out was disappointing. It's all about how they recover from that against the Coventry side, with 3 wins from the last 4, so definitely on a decent run of form themselves at the moment. So they'll be coming into this one in full of confidence, just behind Middlesbrough. So yeah, it's a big game for them, just stay in touch. But I just fancy Middlesbrough here. I just think they will rebound. Chris Wilder will rebound. I'm going to say 3-0. Moving on, Mill will take on West Brom at the Den, and yeah, this is another interesting game. Mill 4 losses on the trot, and yeah, any hopes of a playoff push now are really rapidly falling away in 15th place now against the West Brom side, who once again have just been really poor. Thought maybe the 3-0 last 10 minutes against Peterborough could turn it around, but DK out for 2 months, which is just so disappointing for them. They need another striker now, and of course that loss to Preston. I think they will get a result here, but you know, it will be a tight game. I'm going to say 1-1. Moving on, Preston take on Bristol City at Deepdale, and yeah, Preston of course, what a brilliant result for them away to West Brom last time out, really turning things around under Ryan Lowe at the moment against a Luton side who, let's face it, are in an inconsistent run of form. I'll say he's lost 3 of the last 5, but won the other 2. Sorry, against Bristol City, I don't know why I said Luton. But yeah, I fancy Preston to win this one, just about. I think they're on such great momentum under Ryan at the moment. I'll say 1-0. Moving on then, QPR take on Reading at Loftus Road, and yeah, this is a game where you'd expect it to only go one way. QPR obviously on a great run of form at the moment, but were held last time out by Swansea in a disappointing result, and they were far from their best, so they'll look to rebound from that against the Reading side, who are in the completely opposite form to them at the moment. So yeah, you really would expect this to be a comfortable win for QPR, but let's face it, you never ever know in the Championship. So let's see which way it goes. I'm going to say the scoreline will be 2-0 to QPR. Moving on then, Hull take on Swansea at the KCOM Stadium, and yeah, this is an interesting one because obviously Hull have sacked Graham McCann, and they were on a really solid run before they got rid. So yeah, just that lingering bit of doubt. It was always inevitable when the takeover came in, but yeah, just the timing of it was slightly surprising, and I wonder if that could unsettle the Tigers a bit against the Swansea side, who definitely are picking up in form at the moment as well. So we'll see where it goes, but I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. But yeah, we'll be interested to see how the Tigers react. Moving on then to another team where it'll be interesting to see how they react, and that's Peterborough versus Sheffield United. Peterborough, they had that 3 points secured at St Andrews, and they let it slip in the last 5 minutes. Just so disappointing for them. And yeah, it will be really hard to recover from that, because that would have brought them level on points with Reading against the Sheffield United side, who are starting to pick up after a bit of a shaky run of form. And Joe, I think they'll go into this one confident they're getting a result here, and I do think they will. I think it'll be a tight game, but I can see Sheffield United picking up the win. I'm going to say 1-0. Moving on, Derby take on Birmingham at Pride Park, and Derby, 2-1 defeat to Forest last time out, but still considering the circumstances and everything going on behind the scenes, they're still not doing a bad job at all against the Birmingham side, who obviously had that great late comeback against Peterborough. That will give them some confidence. 4 points from the last, so obviously not playing the finest opposition. But yeah, I think Birmingham will come into this one with some relative confidence. But I'm going to say the score will be 1-1. I just think Derby won't die like that. Moving on, Cardiff take on Forest at the Cardiff City Stadium, and yeah, this is an interesting game. Cardiff, really not picking up the momentum under Steve Morrison that maybe they would have hoped for. I mean, it always seemed like a long shot against the Forest side that are under really great form under Steve Cooper. Just one place outside the playoffs now, just an incredible run that they've been on under him. And yeah, there's really no reason why they shouldn't be confident going into this game. I think they will pick up the victory. I think it probably will be quite comfortable too. I'm going to say 2-0 to Forest. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, write your thoughts, comments down below. Follow on to the link description below for daily football news, and subscribe to the channel and subscribe now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.